It's like, it's already 6, and Jack's cousins, who are a little bit older, I think they're in like their 70s or 80s, but they live out here and they're super active, like in way better shape than me. Everyone here is just so fucking fit because the only thing to do out here is like hike, bike, ski, snowboard, like just like everyone's outside all the time, whereas like the only things to do in the city, and not only things to do, like I swear you make your own fun, and I kind of get down on people who think this way, but more often than not, when I'm getting together with friends in New York, it's like to go to a bar, to go out to dinner, like not necessarily like a sport. Like when Jack's mom gets together with all her little friends out here, which by the way, they're all East Coast Jews, like they're all from Long Island. It's such a funny phenomenon. Like when you're in your second season of life and you're thinking about relocating, like there's so many people from their area who come out here, and they didn't even know that when they found the house, but like they have a whole crew of just like East Coast Jews here. It's the funniest thing. My makeup stayed on from the day pretty well, and I'm just doing a little touch up, just a little concealer, because I feel like towards the end of the day you can kind of start to see my acne scars again. And that's with every makeup, like even my favorite products, after like 10 hours wearing the same beat, I'm always, maybe it's just me who sees it, but I feel like there's always a little something coming through. But I've been on the YSL Beauty All Hours concealer. This is kind of a departure for me because it leans a little bit more matte, and normally I'm like a hyper glowy girl, but in the winter I don't mind, like so long as it doesn't make me look dead, I don't mind a more matte leaning product, and then I'll layer more glowy stuff on top. For my brows, I've been doing the Kosas Brow Pop Nano. They have an original version, but they just came out with this like itty bitty teeny tiny pencil. You can't fuck it up, it just looks so natural. The pencil is just so tiny, and I really don't like I feel like I'm scarred from 2016 box eyebrows. The pain and where we fucking been through the thick and thin, through the thick and fucking thin. I've really been through it with my eyebrows, and I used to be an over tweezer. Like I would sit by my mirror and just like go to fucking town, and now I feel like more often than not my eyebrows are like really unruly. But this is one of the only eyebrow pencils that I tolerate or even use. This I like, and I also like the Glossier Brow Flick, but because it's a liquid you don't have as much control. Like I feel like I have a lot of control with this product. And quickest paint job ever, because oh, I have a booger, awesome, because I need to get started on this soup. I'm making black bean and red pepper cashew cream soup. I made it once for Jack and we're like, wait, we did something here, it's so fucking good. Because I can't have I can never have creamy soups because of dairy, but I just ended up blending cashew butter and it worked once. So she a one-hit wonder, da da da. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is Iconic Nude. Yes, Iconic Nude. The hype is real with this. They are, I know I always preach don't overspend on lip liners, but this one might be worth the money. I hate to tell you, I hate to tell you. And I don't say that lightly about everything. Like I feel like honestly a lot of what I use, I can be using cheaper alternative, but like I already have it, so I'm gonna use it all the way through. I need to make like a definitive list of like items I would splurge on and items I would save on. Overall, lip liner I think you can save, except for this one product. I like that lip liner. Okay, this is the beat, quick and easy. Let's make some soup. I'm on a honey mustard dressing kick. It's honey, mustard, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and balsamic.
Cut the berries, Mom?
Okay.
What?
Somebody cut the berries?
I did it, thank you. I didn't think you wanted to use.
Perfect.
Perfect. Salt, pep,
In
anything?
my opinion,
Great.
good to go.
Great.
Dress that fucker up.
No, it's gonna get soggy. We'll do it right before.
Right before.
Yeah.
Does the vinegar go away in the fridge?
I think we're about to have a perfect day. Me and Nancy are gonna go hiking with one of her little friendies here in her little group chat. I'm out of breath. And then we're going to Home Goods. What do you need at Home Goods? Nancy? thought we were in for a little stroll. This was like snowshoeing without the fucking snowshoes. You go down into the ground. There's snow in my shoes. But this is good because we haven't seen any snow since we've been here. So we're panting like dogs. Hi. They've got us rocked. We did it! I just know it's gonna be a good one. You know?
You feel it?
I feel it. How cute is this? Le Creuset the blue. I asked Jack's mom how much he thinks it's gonna be. She says $39. They have it for like $2.65. That's honestly like, that's not even a good deal. Like, what are you doing in Home Goods? Fresh cut flowers. Oh, I like that. That's fresh. Yeah. Non-offensive. For the home or for someone else?
For someone.
Oh my god. How about mistletoe? Nope. See, it kind of smells like the other candle. Like, ugh.
I don't like that.
Like the Home Goods that aren't in your city are always going to be better than what you have at home. That's just a fact of life. Doesn't this look like it could be from CB2? So nice. But we don't have anywhere for this. Like, we have the big couch in the living room, and then in our second room we have a futon because we want to have that for guests. But in another life, I own this couch. Ooh! Oh, that's really nice. That's great.
Yeah, you could use an
Oh,
apartment.
such a good price too. But there's something about it that looks a little bit like it should be in a bathroom.
You think?
Do you feel that way?
No, I think that if you put like an ice bucket and some few bottles.
Yeah, a little bar
it's cute
cart.
for a little apartment.
And
then you put the stuff on.
yeah, it is really nice. Such a good price.
Oh well.
I love Home Goods. I should just move here. There you go. These are all the rage right now, the mushroom lamps.
Oh really?
Yeah, what do you think of them?
Cute.
Cute, right?
70s.
The 70s are back. See, it's like $12.99. I'm like, wow. I'm like, compare it $18. Like, they were cheap to start with. Yeah. But if you're in need of a planner, like, I can't believe these are all up to date. Like, I was expecting them
bought
all.
My little planner here.
Yeah.
I already have
Do
it.
you? But you use your planner,
I use
right?
my planner. It's this size, so I can carry
See?
it in my bag.
Oh, that's
But it has
smart.
butterflies on it.
A little black book. All your secrets. We ended up with these candles. These were a little cutier. And they smell good, but it's more about the look.
Yeah,
like
it's
for
a pretty one.
for a housewarming. And this one was $9.99.
Yeah, remember we met
I made a little Asian slaw.
Linda?
We're having some salmon.
the morning.
Red cabbage, green cabbage, tomatoes,
Hot daddy was in the hospital
cilantro,
for lunch, and
scallions,
Linda,
lime,
Ruby,
and then I just
Leo
Googled
were
and found like
at the next table.
the
This
peanut
is the
dressing.
mother. Weinstein.
Morning. I tried filming when we were cooking last night. I think it was kind of a fail. It's tough. Like, I want to film these moments, but it's also like I'm at his family's house and I don't want to be intrusive. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're in the privacy of your own home, you want to feel like you can talk about anything. Like, you don't want to have to worry about like some 27-year-old with a camera in your face, like recording your every move. So I tried to be subtle, but in the end I was not really able to record much. This morning I put together my ins and outs for 2024. I've been seeing a lot of people do this. I think I know my friend Eli Rallo kind of originated this idea of like posting your ins and outs on the internet, things you're bringing into the new year and things you're leaving behind. I think I'm gonna start with my out and then go into my ins because I always want to end on a high. Like, you know when you do like rosebud thorn, I always like to end on my rose. Out, dedicating Sundays solely to errands and non-sexy stuff. I hate the Sunday reset mentality that we've all taken, and honestly I fucking blame TikTok. Like, I see these girls that wake up at 5 in the morning and they like build Rome in a day on Sunday and like meal prep and clean their house, and like 100% that feels so good. But I also don't want to neglect Sunday as like a weekend day. Like, you're off work, babe, like do it for you. And so my friends, not that you need to like drinking doesn't equal weekend, but like it's just like fun to get outside and like, I don't know, go to a bar, watch a game, see your friends, and like truly treating Sunday as a weekend day. You can go to the grocery store at 7 a.m. on a Monday morning. Like, you don't need to fight fucking demons at Trader Joe's on a Sunday. Like, you don't need that energy. Okay, this one's kind of cunty. Instagram vulnerability and like kind of like forced realness on social media. I feel like ever since the tides kind of changed in like 2020 of like people being like a little bit like more raw and real and honest. We love that. But you can kind of smell when it's fake and forced, when people are like, hey guys, I just want to take a moment and get really real with you for a, like, what is that? If you're gonna be real on social media, I just want you to be real. You know what I'm saying? Forced vulnerability makes me nauseous. Calling an article of clothing flattering, or even worse, calling an article of clothing flattering on someone else. Like, you know, when you're shopping with a friend, they're like, that's so flattering on you. Like, what does that actually mean? I feel like the undertone of flattering is it makes you look skinny. It makes you look smaller. And I'm trying so hard to like unlearn like something. It's like kind of like the male gaze. It's kind of like the black bodysuit and jeans that we wore all of college because we thought that was like, quote, flattering, made us look skinny. Like, that's not personal style. It's actually kind of stupid. And I feel like the word flattering has like a diet culture connotation. So I'm leaving it behind. This is a good one. The fear of being seen trying. This is why people don't do things or like try new things, because they don't want to look like a tryhard. They don't want to fail. And like, that's kind of like what held me back from posting on social media for so long. Is like, I didn't want to look like an idiot. I didn't want to look like a tryhard. When you start posting on TikTok, on Instagram, and you're like talking to the camera, you are literally talking to no one. And it is so humiliating and so demoralizing to be seen trying that like unabashedly. Anything you want to do is worth striving for, and like there's no shame around having goals or wanting to try new things or being a beginner. Putting things off that can be handled in under 10 minutes. I needed this. I needed to say this out loud for myself, because this is I'm so bad with this. Just like anything that sounds unsexy or like doesn't provide me immediate dopamine, I put off. Oh my God, I went like without insurance for like 4 months, which is horrifying. Like, could you imagine I got like fucking hit by a bus? Like, I would have lost everything. I would have gone fucking bankrupt. So thank God nothing happened. But like, if something is a quick fix and you can just get it done, don't get it done later. Get it done then and now. You'll be so much lighter, happier. Like, having things hanging over your head just permeates anxiety. Why would you want to give yourself more anxiety? So I needed to hear this. Maybe you needed to hear this. Yeah, being low maintenance. Congratulations. I'm so guilty of this. Asking everyone in the group chat what they're wearing before you like go out to dinner, go to a party. This is the death of individualism. Like, why do I understand like wanting to like match a vibe, and like for like a larger occasion, like God forbid like a wedding, I want to make sure that I'm being appropriate. But like, if you're going to meet the girls for dinner, dress how you want. It's not that deep. Okay, now for my ins. Childlike crafts and hobbies you don't plan on monetizing. Like, yes, like bring back doing shit with your hands. I used to love watercolor, especially over the pandemic. When I was staying with Jack's family, I would go with him in the morning when he would surf, and I would just sit on the beach and watercolor. And like, those are the only few moments when I'm not working on my computer, I'm not fucking around on my phone, and like I'm just like truly present with myself. Not even that I'm good at it, I just really enjoy it. Showing up without makeup, without saying excuse my appearance, this fucking grinds my gears. Like, when people get online and like, I don't know, their hair's in a messy bun, they're not wearing any makeup, they're just chilling at home. God forbid you're not wearing a drop of makeup in your own fucking home. People are like, excuse my appearance, I've just been running around all day. No one was thinking it. Like, why are you bringing this negative energy? It's like, it's just so fucking stupid to me. Showing up without makeup and like seeing yourself every day is really healthy. I love this one. Drinking the good wine and burning the expensive candle today. In parentheses, what are you waiting for? The second coming. As morbid as it might sound, tomorrow's not promised, and I'm so sick of living my life for tomorrow. I want to feel good now. I want to eat dessert first. Like, honestly, this is all about just prioritizing joy for me and deprioritizing logistics. Speaking of prioritizing joy, working to live. What is it? Working to live. I used to live to work, where I put so much of my identity in my job. And I think we all do this, especially in a place like New York, where the second question someone asks you when they meet you is, oh, what's your name? What do you do? And like, we put so much of ourself into our job. You are your own person. And it took a lot for me to kind of like break my identity off and not put myself into the box of Caroline, the influencer marketer, and just be Caroline. Creating boundaries within my workplace. I feel like Gen Z is very, very good at this. And I'm not quite a Gen Z or a millennial. I'm 27. I don't really know what they call us. I was taught millennial workplace culture. Overperform, be the last person in, be the first person in the morning to like prove your worth. It's a delicate balance to, of course, you want to perform at work, especially when you're new to a job, prove your worth, but also like set healthy boundaries. Because if you don't set boundaries, you're gonna get taken advantage of, and that's just what it is. This brings me joy. Spending 2 hours getting ready for the occasion just because you can, and it's fun. Like if I don't have anything to do, you bet your ass I'm gonna, if I have like a dinner at 7, I'm gonna start this symphony at 4 p.m. Get in the shower, take my time doing my hair, take my time doing my makeup, invite a friend over, have a drink, especially when you don't live with girls anymore. Like I yearn so deeply for like, oh my god, like a sorority formal where like we would literally start getting ready at 3 p.m. and like dedicate the day to just like getting glam, being girly, and like giggling. Like I want to bring that back. But those are my ins and outs of 2024. I had so much fun doing that, especially just like reflecting on the past year about things that I really loved that I did, things that I didn't love. I did it on my phone. I kind of wish I did it with the pen and paper. I think that would have felt a little bit more grounding, but like so it is. Especially ahead of vision boarding. I love vision boarding and I think it's really great. I actually have my vision board from the past year as my screensaver, which has been great because it forces me to look at it every day. But vision boarding is all about the future, and I like that exercise had a little bit more of like a reflectiveness to it. Okay, we just dropped off the boys at the mountain and we're having a little girls' day.
Peace out.
Peace, we're going into town.
Whoopsie.
Oh my.
We almost got a ticket on the way.
They're so serious. Like it's a ski mountain in a ski town. Like chill your titties. They came up to us, they were like reading us our Miranda rights. It was so serious.
Could have been a $300 drop off.
I know, we played dumb and we got away with murder. But we're gonna do the shop thing. I'll let you know if we find anything good. So one of our favorite stores in town went out. And we were sad, but they actually the new store has a lot of cute stuff. A lot of like specific Grateful Dead ski stuff. This is actually really cute. But Jack doesn't do flat brim hats. Like I love shopping for men, but also every single time I grab something and I say to Jack, oh my god, this is so you, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is so cute. With all the different sports. For context, Jack and his whole family are huge Deadheads, so anytime we see any Dead paraphernalia, we're like, one of their really good family friends does like work with the Dead, and he would look at the shop and be like, okay, none of this is authorized, like to leverage the Grateful Dead's likeness like this. Like this is probably illegal. But if you come to Park City and you also love the Dead, this store is called Teton. Okay, I haven't skied yet with this little hat. Is it so phony if I get it even though I haven't skied? I think I love it. I'm becoming attached.
They must pay for this trademark.
No, I was literally saying to the vlog before, saw this, he'd be like, what the fuck?
He's making money off it.
No, I don't think this is authorized.
It is.
Do we think it is? How do you know?
It couldn't be.
It is, or else they would get sued.
Yeah.
But so many people do it.
In like the shook, no one's getting authorization, but to do something this wide in an actual corporation.
I was so sure that
You
like,
cut a deal with them, so
Yeah.
they get a percentage of
You get like
the revenue.
30%.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's like 30%.
See Jack, I thought these were so cute for you. Yeah, the little guy with the surfboard.
That's the sweatshirt I have.
Really?
The guy with the surfboard.
Throw it on. Oh, that's cute. See, but I was thinking, you don't like flat brims, and I was thinking it's a little flat for you.
There's a curve.
Curvature.
What do we think, team?
I like. Last stop, I just split away from Jack and his brother. The Free People here smacks my ass. It's the best Free People ever. I got this hat here last year. It's no longer available, but I get so many questions about it, but it's a really good selection. I kind of want to see if they have the barrel jeans that everyone's been wearing. Like, you'll never find a more expensive Free People movement section. I love this pattern on the little jacket. See, but I would never get this jacket in a size extra small. Like, you'd have to be an American Girl doll to get this kind of jacket in an extra small. But barrel jeans secured. So let's try them on. If you've ever wondered what the Free People barrel jeans look like on a petite human, I'm 5'1". We're gonna find out together. I'm at the Free People in Park City. I am convinced this is the best Free People of all time, especially the Free People movement section and like the ski shop. I do so well here every year. Grab my regular size and a size down. Okay, this is my regular size. It's kind of giving Funhouse, but I kind of love it. Like, I'm gonna come home with these and my boyfriend's parents are gonna be like they don't get it. I'm expecting them to be long for me, but these are actually kind of cut for the petite girls. I'm kind of shocked. This is my size down. I feel like these are more like quote flattering, but like I kind of hate the word flattering. Like I think I'm leaving flattering in 2023. Like it has a toxic undertone. Let's see what my boyfriend thinks. What do you think? Yes.
Interesting.
And this is my regular size in another wash. I'm kind of feeling this wash more, but also the black is probably more wearable. I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. New Year's Eve. We're going to get a little drive-through coffee. I wish we lived closer to the Utah soda shops, but they're all in Salt Lake, so this is the best we got. We just wanted a fun little drinky. Ooh, so many options.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. What can I get for you?
Oh my gosh, there's so many fun things.
We might need a minute.
I might do the brown sugar and get it iced.
Should we do 2 of those?
We should.
Sounds good.
Yeah? Okay, let's do it.
That's perfect.
Perfect, I'll see you up here.
It's gonna be a long night. We're having the most low-key New Year's Eve ever. I'm fucking with you. I look like...
Have you ever had this latte?
No.
Brown sugar? I feel like I've had it somewhere else.
I know it's really popular at Starbucks.
Probably better here then.
Yeah, true. Shop local, baby.
Silver King Coffee, Park City, Utah. Drive-through only. Their breakfast burritos are supposed to be dank too.
Oh really? Dang.
What are the chances they didn't ice them?
So high. Always happens to us.
Definitely do not need all this coffee.
That's dessert. Oh my god. Do you think there's any dairy in it?
Did you taste it?
No, but do you? Okay.
And it's oat milk. All that's in it is coffee, oat milk, and brown sugar.
Okay. I get paranoid.
Do you feel it? Like allergy?
Mm-mm.
You would have felt it by now.
Yeah, I would have felt an itch. Don't talk, don't say anything. You're fucking kidding me. Look how cute these are. Green, olive, dirty martini nails. And I've been on a nail hiatus. One, just because it's like, how many things can I do? Why is existing just so expensive? Like the eyebrows, the balayage, the spray tan ahead of a vacation. I always do get a spray tan. I need one thing, and that's always a fucking spray tan. And like the nails, it's just like, men do nothing. I need to start selling pictures of my feet online. Honestly, if you look at my TikTok DMs, hopefully, like these are all people who want to pay me $5,000 a week, like just to chat, just to have an online buddy. But the time has come. It's finally come to leave Utah. Jack's gonna stay here through MLK weekend. He has a bunch of friends coming to meet him, so I'm gonna be home in the apartment alone for like 2.5 weeks. I feel like I always love being home alone for a week. Remember what it felt like to be 100% independent. It's not that I'm like not independent in a relationship. Like once you're in a serious relationship and you live with someone, like there is someone always there, always asking where you're going, always asking when you're coming home, always asking if you're gonna be around for dinner. But this actually brings me back to my word of the year, which I've been thinking on and kind of dwelling on a bunch. I do a word of the year rather than resolutions, like more of an intention rather than a list of demands for myself. And I don't think this is the case for everyone, but I think just in the case for me, I use resolutions as like an excuse to be mean to myself and like to give myself a million specific rules that I'll never be able to live up to. The way you build confidence is like by doing what you say you will. And like there's no need to set myself up for failure. But my word of the year last year was consistency. I've dealt with the fear of failure and like the fear of being seen trying and having things not work out. And I did this my whole life. I did this with sports where like I did tennis for 2 weeks and I gave up. It just like I never really allowed myself to wholeheartedly go all in on something and love it and not know if it's gonna be a flop. And I was really starting like to understand my voice and like get my footing on social media at the time. And I was like, don't you fucking let this flop. Don't you build this community on YouTube and like just abandon them one day. Like if you're gonna do something, like do it. I shared this recently on Instagram because I was like looking for inspo to choose a new word for this coming year. And I received the nicest voice note ever from Kelly Grace May. Some of you guys might follow her on TikTok. If you don't, get out your phone right now and go follow her, because she's just such a vibrant, positive person, but not in like a toxic positivity kind of way. Like, she's very real. She's been through a lot. I love her outlook on life, and I've never met her, but it's like crazy how like the people you've never met and like the people you get connected to digitally can be like so supportive. Like, oh my God, I could literally cry now. She was like, it's crazy to me that like your word of the year was consistency, and that's like something that you were striving for, because like when I think of you, I really do think of consistency. Like, I really admire like your commitment to like all your platforms. And I was just like, I don't know. Like, I knew that I was putting my whole pussy in all year, but like hearing that from someone else, hearing it from someone that I really look up to, it meant a lot to me. And my word this year, it's not sexy. I feel like it's honestly pretty consistent. It's pretty similar to consistency, is accountability. This is actually really bad luck, right? Having the two mirrors. Sorry, my ADD is raging. Accountability in the way where it's like, keep promises to yourself and do things like just for you without telling others. I feel like I often will like post things on social media that I want to do in order to hold me accountable, or like I'll tell my friends that like yada yada, I'm gonna go do X, Y, and Z today, like to make sure that I do it. But it's like, without doing that, there's no accountability. And I really want to build that trust and like that relationship with myself where it's like, okay, Caroline, like you told yourself you're gonna put that laundry away. It can be as minuscule as that, but like just fucking do it. So silly, because I'm 27 and like, yes, I'm an adult on paper, but I really do feel like an overgrown child, and like Jack is actually the adult in the relationship, and like I kind of use him a lot for accountability, but I want to find that in myself. That is my word of the year. If you feel called or like feel like you want to share your word of the year for accountability or like just for shits and gigs in the comments, please. I love reading them. I did like a Q&A on Instagram where I asked people what their words of the year were, and I got so much inspiration. I'll leave them here just so you can see them. Maybe if you want to partake and you want some inspo, a lot of really good ones. And if I don't check into my flight in the next 5 minutes and start fucking packing, the empty suitcase behind me is yelling at me. I'm toast. I fucking love you guys. I feel like we really get each other, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to run it back, do it again, and Happy New Year. I'll talk to you guys soon. In New York, no more fucking travel vlogs. I'm done, okay?